Obviously, I'm in a real city right now. I've been seeing videos of people reacting to Jubilee videos or, you know, those people. Oh, first, I just wanted to show my shirt. So the video choice today is called Strangers Rank Their Intelligence, which I'm not sure how you can do that. Like, how do you even do that? How are you supposed to, I don't know, that's weird. Is intelligence even a quantity? Skip through the Grammarly ad, so.
I wasn't planning to go to college. That wasn't like a goal of mine. My parents were like, well, you should apply to at least one college. And I was like, I'll never get in here.
Well, college is always good, so. Wait. I thought they were rating each other's intelligence. Why are they doing an IQ test? I thought they were gonna be talking to each other and figuring out who's smarter.
Go down and do
intros.
Yeah, I'm Sade, I'm 24. I work in finance. I have a bachelor's degree. I went to Yale.
Sada's a pretty name.
I went to Yale.
I'm Tyler, I'm 21. I'm a high school graduate and I work in the Marine Corps.
I'm Kaylee, I'm 25. I'm a sophomore.
I feel like I'd be nervous introducing myself to people around me like this, like in an IQ test. Someone said they're in the military. What if my stuff doesn't equate to what they've done? I'm probably immediately gonna lose.
30 years old. I have my PhD in cancer biology and I work in a biotech industry. Grad school, I went to University of South Carolina, and undergrad, I went to University of Florida.
Hi everybody, my name is Sean. I'm 27. I'm the director of social media for a company, and I also work for a digital ad agency. I got a double major in dance and cultural anthropology. Undergrad, I went to Loyola Marymount University.
Hi everybody, I'm Ray. I'm 24. I graduated with a bachelor's degree from Harvard recently, and I work in consulting.
Oh, y'all are babies.
I
know, that's what I was saying, is age.
Yeah, it gives you like years of experience.
Yeah, I guess we need to, maybe it's good to identify what intelligence means to everybody.
I think intelligence is
That's very important.
problem-solving skills more than it is your education. Obviously, like the education, the stuff you've been through puts a lot into play in it because it gives you more resources, more thoughts to draw from. The formal education definitely helps, but I don't think it's in any way essential.
So what is the most essential?
So the most essential thing would probably be common sense.
Yeah, so for me personally, I think intelligence is both EQ, IQ, and that common sense, street smart.
What is EQ? I thought there was IQ. What is EQ? Well, then I guess she's the most intelligent because I don't know anybody that knows what EQ is.
Intelligence, all of that combined.
People consciously or unconsciously, when they see someone, form an opinion immediately. Like I'm sure we all did right away.
When I saw you, I told myself, Maria, do not judge him just by his looks. He could be throwing you off, or that's just who he is, but he can talk the talk and walk the walk. Sean, I didn't want to judge him based on the way he looks or dresses or acts, so I was like, I think he's intelligent.
First impressions, I would put him at the bottom only because when I was in school, all the other people with like the bright neon colors and stuff, they were typically the ones doing worse in classes.
So what is the definition that we're going with is the biggest question.
I like your definition.
I know, I was gonna say, I like my definition.
I have a good combination of both, like book smart and street smart. So yeah, I think I have some input on that. There's so many aspects to intelligence. It really goes beyond IQ and EQ. Even those two different factors really don't capture what it really means to be intelligent.
No, I don't have a PhD, but what I lack in those areas, I'm able to still problem solve and use my own skill set, my emotional intelligence as well as my social intelligence.
Besides my education and background, I feel like I have high emotional intelligence, like I'm aware of my surroundings.
As a software developer, my problem-solving skills are obviously top-notch, I think I would say. My whole life, I've kind of had to fight to be seen as intelligent. I think I'm so used to having to do that as a woman, to just like step up and be like, you know, I deserve to be here. My first job out of college, I was working at a law firm. A gentleman came up to me and said, hi, you don't look like somebody that would work at a law firm.
Well, that is not really intelligent to judge someone like that.
I'm like, what?
Obviously, out of everyone here, I've got the least formal education. I consider myself intelligent. My mental dedication and my ability to adapt and to problem solve. What I do in the Marine Corps, I'm a seabird defense specialist. So I think that by virtue of what I do, that already requires some amount of intelligence.
Sorry, quick question. So do you think that only certain people can do your job, or do you think anyone can do your job.
Only certain people. You have to take the ASVAB before you go into the military. That's not really how much you know, but how well you can learn information. And I got a 94 on that. It's not an amount of how much you study, how much you know. You're not going to really get better at learning. Does that make sense?
I strongly disagree with you don't get better at learning. The idea that you can get better at learning is a pretty big signifier of intelligence. I'm very much
This video is kind of hurting my brain. I think I'm gonna skip to when they figure out who's the smartest. Yeah. Hold on. Did we expect this result though? I don't know. I don't think I was paying attention enough. With all the talking that the girl in number 5 was doing, I feel like she would have been in number 1. With all the things she was saying, I feel like she was pretty intelligent.
test something.
Why? Why? Why did they have the chair all the way in the corner of the room? It makes me nervous.
I don't think it's intelligence. It's definitely testing something. IQ tests are now known to be flawed and based on incorrect sample sizes. I have really severe dyslexia. There's 2 questions on that test that I automatically basically can't answer.
I'm sure if you studied for an IQ test, you would do a lot better.
Yeah.
IQ tests are just one aspect or one way to measure intelligence. It's really on a spectrum what constitutes somebody as intelligent.
Before this, all I knew about IQ tests is that they existed, and the I stands for intelligence. I've never looked into IQ tests before. Coming here today, them saying the EQ, that was the first time I've ever.
What is EQ? What is EQ?
Coming back to intelligence, it's not just your IQ, it's your EQ, it's your common sense, it's street smarts. Sure, it is some type of metric similar to an SAT and ACT score is a metric for getting into college, but there's more to that person than that test.
I'm actually excited I wasn't last because I thought I was gonna be last, not gonna lie. I think an IQ test is a good indicator to see how people handle pressure, but I think that's easier to make sense in our heads that, oh, you're smart and you're not smart.
Definitely don't think it's the best metric. I've been exposed to tests like these probably more than most people here. That already gives me an unfair advantage.
This is my villain redemption arc and climbing up the ladder.
The end of the video just kind of lost me, honestly. I kind of don't understand what was going on in the end. And they said that people wearing bright colors are not the smartest, and I like bright colors, so thank you for watching. Let's keep doing this emoji thing. If you watched till this point in the video, comment this emoji. I know I don't look really pleasant right now, so I don't think anyone's gonna watch that far, but okay, that's it. Bye-bye.